Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Vanilla Plus. My name is Rysyn and I am so glad to be back. It has been about 4 months, almost 4.5 months now since the last time I loaded up this world to play. And I definitely want to get some stuff done. I need to gather my thoughts before I can give you an exact what's what on the plans, but for now, I know that I've been working on this, which is basically just my automation plan. Basically, everything, how to process it, where to create it from, and yeah, so I need to do that. Get down a real good plan and what to build first and next, and get all that going. I definitely want to finish this today. Like, no questions asked. This needs to be done. It has been driving me nuts. Um, I know that I have the frogs and a basic setup in the nether. It's happening. This is being finished today. Not necessarily the inside with the uh, the the redstone portion of it, but exterior. This thing needs to look amazing because right now, I mean, it's got holes in it. It's shameful. So yeah, let me get my thoughts together, get an exact plan, and we will go from there. Alright, so trying something a bit new here. This is some footage recorded with the replay mod, and I am going to try my first go at a voiceover. So, as you can see, I wanted to get to work on that tower right away. So, working on getting the frogs into the nether to get those frog lights. I decided to do one at a time, ended up working out in my favor because we have a mishap here in a minute. But yeah, so lead him past the end of the stairs to get him up. Again, that's something that would have helped me because on the bridge in the nether, I could have used that same thing to get him lined up on the path. This one here. I remember hearing that MineCraft mobs won't be taking accumulated fall damage, so I wasn't too concerned if he fell off. Yeah, that came back to bite me here. You'll see he falls off, and I was like, oh, it's okay. I have a little spot over here. I can let him down slowly. Hopefully, he won't die because he'll just take a small amount of damage. Yeah, no. He sat down so soft, and yet he still died. So, updated method using a boat, get them down there. Unfortunately, I had to go back to the overworld and breed a new orange frog. And I ended up bringing him over in a boat as well. Worked a lot nicer. I don't know why I didn't think of that to start. But yeah, as soon as I let this guy out of the boat, you'll see he immediately starts making frog lights for me. So once I come back with the orange guy, I had them both tied up on a lead. You can see them there. They're both tied up to that fence post. And I just kind of hang out, break up the big slimes, magma cubes, and kind of lure them over. And yeah, get a good mix of frog lights. I end up taking the orange one on a walk, though, because I end up needing a lot more orange than I do green. And here is the finished product. The top, I think, just looks so much better. The green, I think, looks great. The orange, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it just because the vines I have over it, not vines, the glow lichen. The glow lichen I have kind of adds I don't know, like a strange like greenish gray color that I'm not super thrilled about. I tried some different combinations with glowstone, shroom lights, with and without the glow lichen, and I don't know, nothing really just worked for me. So if you guys can think of any other light blocks, jack-o'-lanterns did cross my mind. I don't know if that would be too orange or not. I don't know. Might be worth a try. But yeah, I want it to be a light block. And yeah, I tried a few different things up here too. And the glow lichen I liked the most as well. So yeah, there it is. Finally finished. And I think it looks great. Definitely needs some more detail around the bottom. And I've been thinking about adding some fence posts up at the top just to give it a little bit more of a sharp point. But yeah, I think it's looking good. And yeah, so now I just need to come back at some point and finish up the redstone because it is accumulating so fast. I've been having a hard time keeping up with this, just the one chest. Temporarily, I will probably add in just maybe a composter and then collect bone meal and then trash, kind of how I'm doing over here. I mean, that's going to be part of the final design anyways, but, you know, just so that I don't have items sitting and a bunch of full hoppers, I might need to create some sort of trash setup just temporarily. But yeah, so happy that that is finally done, off my list. Speaking of lists, I don't remember where I put it exactly. I think it's here. Yeah, I've been working on a list of projects I want to work on. And as I was kind of thinking about that, it occurred to me I still don't have a good source of experience. So this box right here is full of some stuff that I'm going to be using to make an Enderman farm. Yeah, we're going to the end and we're getting an enchanting / experience system set up. I think it's just going to be temporary as far as like long term is concerned. It's just something to get me through right now, just because I don't have a good way for any of that. But it's such a simple, like, small build. I'm not worried about having to move it in the future. So yeah, let's get started on that. All right, so here we are in the end. I decided to just go with an existing design for this farm. It's one by a YouTuber I'm sure everyone's familiar with, at least at some point in time, Gnembun. And pretty sure it's a fairly popular design. So yeah, I'm basically just following his little build tutorial. I'll link it in the description. Like I said, this is a temporary farm. Eventually, I have some plans here in the end that I'll be wanting to move it. I guess that's one of the pillars, right? Yeah. Oh! Alright, and just like that, we have our spawn platform. And now I'm going to start working on the... I got to get the endermite in, and I got to get a little kill chamber, but at this point, I'm thinking I might want to deviate from the original design a little bit, because killing them at this level doesn't give me an opportunity to really remove. Okay, so the original design has hoppers that just feed into a chest. I want to kill a bunch of endermen and then get rid of the excess ender pearls. And right now, there's really no way to do that. So I'm thinking I want to put like pistons that I can like remove. So I might want the killing chamber up one more block, which means I might need to push this stairway for them back towards the platform a block so I can get it one higher without getting any closer to the island. I also noticed that there's Endermen spawning up on this little island here. So I'm gonna figure out exactly how I want to do this and start working on that.